All right, so if you just watched the video lesson for 8.12, telling time and recording the time using AM and PM, now you're ready to get started with your journal work. So for the step in, you don't need to do anything. If you just want to read through it to get yourself more familiar with AM and PM, go for it, okay? But if you've already read through it and you have your journal and you're open to page 314 and 315 and you have a pencil, we're ready to get started. So since this is something new again, I'm going to walk through each section with you and I'll do some examples so that you are ready to get going and you won't have any questions. So for the red clocks in the step up, the directions say, write the digital time for each event. Then write AM or PM to match the event. So the event they're talking about is the words. So eat breakfast, walk home from school, prepare for dinner, pack up lunch. That is how you know whether to write AM or PM. So let's do A together. Eat breakfast. And a snap, can you tell what time this clock says? I'll give you a couple minutes to figure that out. Or a couple seconds to figure that out, I'm sorry. Let's look at the last number, the hour hand passed. It's the first thing we do. It passed 7 last. And now let's look where the minute hand is. The minute hand tells us where we put what we put for the minute part, what we put on the right hand of the colons. And it's on the 6, which we know in a snap means 30. So this time says 7:30. Now we have to figure out if we write AM or PM in the white box. So let's look at the clue they gave us. Eat breakfast. Would you eat breakfast at 7:30 AM in the morning or 7:30 PM in the evening? Breakfast. I don't eat breakfast in the PM. I don't eat breakfast in the evening. Breakfast is the first meal I eat. I would be more likely to eat breakfast at 7:30 AM. So you write AM right here. Okay? So I bet you can figure all of these out in a snap without even writing the time first. You can look at just the clues they give you and figure out in a snap if it's AM or PM. Walk home from school in a snap, quick. Do you do that in the AM or the PM? Would you do that before noon? Or would you do that after noon, after lunchtime? We would do that afternoon, right? So that would be PM. And I'm going to leave it to you to figure out the time the clock says. Don't forget to count by 5s for each number to show you where the minute hand is pointing. Okay? Let's move on to the green section. So number 2, write each of these as digital times. Circle AM or PM. So this time, instead of showing you a clock, they're describing the time in words. So this is the only hint you're given. So let's read A together. 25 minutes past 10 in the morning. 25 minutes past 10 in the morning. Okay, so let's look at the clues. 25 minutes past. That means the minutes have to go on the right side of the colons. So it's 25 minutes past what time? What hour? 10. Did it tell us if it was the AM or PM? It sure did. Where did it tell us? We have the 25 minutes past. I'm going to cross that out because we already figured it out. We have the 10. Now in the morning. That is the clue telling us it's AM. So 25 minutes past 10 in the morning is the same as 10:25 AM. Let's do B together too. 7:45 at night. 7:45. What is our hour? What would we put on the left-hand side of the colons? 7:45 at night. Here's our hour. 7. 7:45. 45 is our minutes. AM or PM? We've used 7, we've used 45. What's our last clue it gives us? At night. We know nighttime is not AM. AM is the first part of the day. PM is the second half of the day, which is at night. Okay, and for the step ahead, Kyle and Emma live in different towns. Their families are driving to the same campsite for a vacation. Kyle's family will leave at 10 p.m. on Friday. Their journey will take them 10 hours. Kyle's family will, I'm going to read that sentence one more time. Kyle's family will leave at 9 p.m. on Friday. Their journey will take them 10 hours. Emma's family will leave at 3 a.m. on Saturday. Their journey will take them 5 hours. Whose family will reach the campsite first is the first question. And at what time of the day will they arrive? When they say what time of the day will they arrive, they're talking about what time of day will the first family get there, the family that arrives first. So this will take some math. You're going to have to do out the equation just like we would any normal math problem that has a math word problem. So you're going to read the questions, you're going to figure out what they've given you and figure out what you're missing and what they're asking. So Kyle's family will leave at 9 p.m. on Friday. Jot down 9 p.m. on Friday. Their journey will take them 10 whole hours, okay? Emma's family will leave at 3 a.m. on Saturday. Their journey will take them 5 hours. So, don't forget to pay attention to your PM and AM. Okay? Good luck.